Hi, I'm Colby Pope, student meteorologist for Florida State here, and I'm looking back now to we're looking back towards the actual southeast, and this is where a lot of the rain activity is coming on shore. And I apologize if the lens is getting a little bit wet there. I'll try to work through that. You can see the St. Mark's Lighthouse there. You're looking back into the Gulf of Mexico here, and we're starting to get a little more elevated winds, getting a little bit stronger here. Some mist coming in off the ocean. Some not as heavy rain as it has been, but it is starting to get a little bit heavier. I can actually see back to the west where I just shot some more rain coming back from that direction, really affecting it here. This is all, again, Tropical Storm Colin. Sustained winds about 40 to 50 miles per hour. We haven't seen that yet here. We might not, probably because all the action was really to the east of the center circulation, which the center circulation should pass here in the next, I would say 46 hours, and it'll be somewhere between right here at the St. Mark's region or closer back over towards Cedar Key, which is actually back across the Gulf of Mexico. Let me get that lens for you. It's really actually kind of a lot more quiet than I thought it would be. I've seen some smaller limbs that earlier when that first round came through that might have put down, but it's really been really a quiet, more quiet than I'd expected actually. But this storm, I would say, is far from over. I would say another at least 6 to 8 hours of rain shower activity and some winds as well that should be pushing through. For the Tallahassee area, I'd only expect probably 20-30 mile per hour winds, and then here along the coast you could see some 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts. But again, you can see actually the larger cloud structure back to the southeast there, and you can really see that's where the activity's at, and that's where even though the center circulation is closer to me, but back over towards Cedar Key is where a lot more of the stronger precip and everything was, because it was just how disorganized Colin was. Never really able to really strengthen and become something as of the structure just wasn't there. There was no real eye wall. Even the center circulation was really hard to find. I would almost consider this more of a depression than I would a tropical storm, but it has met the qualifications to be a tropical storm, which is just that 39 mile per hour or greater threshold for the winds, which the hurricane hunters did measure. So last I've heard, it's about 40 to 45 miles per hour. We could see it reach 50 as it gets closer, but we're not expecting too much strengthening as it gets closer here onto shore. But again, this will be actually heading from the right side of your picture, going across that center circulation will be actually moving back up towards Perry and then on into northern sections of Florida. So probably Lake City, Gainesville, and then it'll skirt on out towards towards Jacksonville, Brunswick area of Georgia, and then go back out into the Atlantic Ocean. So again, just a little bit of perspective here. Starting to get some light showers now here at the St. Mark Lighthouse here along the Gulf Coast here of Florida, just probably about 30 to 40 miles, maybe a little more south of the Tallahassee area. I'm Florida State student meteorologist Colby Pope.